Into a system that holds classified nuclear bomb information. I get it, totally. After a moment, Morwood said, "It's good to have compassion. That's something a lot of agents lose over time. But balance it with a sense of justice. He's going to get a fair trial in front of 12 ordinary, common-sense Americans. That's how it works, and it's a beautiful system." Corrie nodded. Morwood was a 20-year agent, and his lack of cynicism continually surprised her. Maybe that's why he'd been tapped to mentor new agents during their 2-year probationary period. So many of her fellow rookies, most of the guys, even some of the women, were already trying on a tough, cynical, hard-boiled macho persona. They were passing through the town of Tijeras, on Old Route 66, when Morwood reached down and turned up the volume on the police scanner, which had been murmuring in the background. "Domestic, Cedro Peak Campground, report of shots fired." Corrie brought her wandering thoughts to attention. "Reports indicate a domestic dispute and shots fired in a camper. Possible shooting victim, possible hostage situation. Location, Cedro Peak Campground, New Mexico 252, Sabino Canyon turnoff." "Well, I'll be damned," said Morwood, fiddling with his navigation program. "That's just around the corner. Looks like this is one for us." He pulled down his mic. "Special Agents Morwood and Swanson, Corrie and Martinez responding. We're passing through Tijeras on Route 66, turning onto New Mexico 337 South. 10 minutes out." Morwood accelerated, talking to the dispatcher and the agents in the following car. The tires squealed as he took the turn from Route 66 onto 337, heading into the foothills of the Sandia Mountains. As he did so, he reached for the dash, hitting the siren and activating the hideaway lights. The SUV followed suit. The dispatcher relayed all the information she had, which was precious little. Essentially, others in the campground had called 911, reporting an incident in a pop-up camper, a loud argument, a woman screaming, shots fired. One said he thought he heard a little girl crying as well. Naturally, everyone in the campground had gotten the hell out. "Looks like we're going to get some real action, not just a crybaby hacker," Morwood said. "We're the first responders. Check your weapon." Corrie felt her heart accelerate. She removed her Glock 19M from the underarm holster, popped out the magazine, checked it, then reinserted and reholstered. Per standard procedure, there was already a round in the chamber. She was glad to still be wearing the bulletproof vest. "Domestics," said Morwood, switching again into mentoring mode, "as you probably learned at the academy, can be the most dangerous of calls. The perp can be irrational, agitated, and often suicidal." "Right." The speedometer edged up to 70 miles an hour, which, while not fast in itself, was frightening enough on a mountain road with steep drop-offs and few guardrails. The tires gave a little protest of rubber at each curve. "So, what's the plan of action?" Corrie asked. This wasn't some pimply kid. This was real. This was her first active shooter call. "They've called in a SWAT team and a CNU negotiator, and the FBI's got the SURG on alert. So what we do is, we take up defensive positions, announce, assess, and de-escalate. Basically, we keep the guy talking until the pros arrive." "What if he's taken a hostage?" "In that case, the key is to keep him talking, reassure him, and focus on getting him to release the hostage. Unless it's a crisis, the less we do, the better. The most dangerous moment is when we first arrive and the shooter sees us. So we go in nice and easy, no shouting, no confrontational stuff. Should be a cakewalk. Good experience for you." He paused. "But if things go south, just follow my instructions." "Got it." "Remind me of your shooting qualifications score."